What's good, family? It's your boy Just Blaze, host of the best NBA pod in the game, Above the Rim. Keep it locked each week and join myself and a special guest as we tackle the latest rumblings in the league. If it's happening in the NBA, you know I got you covered. Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and leave that 5-star review. Let's get it.
Well, shit. What are y'all doing? This is awful. How much more of this can I take?
My brother, we love you to death. You've been holding it down for Jamaica ever since you came out. What are you doing right now to stay corona free?
Yeah, right now we just a cook, you know, brother.
Him just a cook!
Talk about it.
You are now tuned in to Above the Rim.
Welcome, family, to another edition of Above the Rim. Brought to you, as always, it's your host, Justin, a.k.a. Just Blaze. Recording this shit right now from a remote, undisclosed location due to the New York City lockdown. We couldn't get to the studio, so we're recording it from the crib. And joining me this week, man, here to chop up the madness with your boy. It's my guy with many AKAs. Dame Time Reem, we got Mellow Reem, we got Apologetic Reem. But tonight, we're gonna have to call my man Rona Reem tonight.
Rona Reem in the building, aka Quarantine Reem.
See, we got two of them. Rona Reem, Quarantine Reem.
double me up, man. What's up, Jess?
I'm chilling, my brother. How you living, man?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you brought me on, man. The streets is itching right now.
They are itching for some content. I tell you that, man. We locked up right now. We locked up.
Definitely. I'm tired of seeing you skipping that other step and fetch.
Word. Yeah, family. So as usual, to get in contact with your boy, you can always hit me up. You can follow me on Twitter as usual at justblaze_513. That's JUSBLAZE_513. On IG, justblaze513. On Facebook, search Above the Rim Podcast. Email the show as well. Above the Rim NBA Podcast at gmail.com. Always leave your boy a voicemail. You already know, 908-718-1592. Call up to talk about it line if you have any feedback. Send some hate mail. Follow Reem on IG at Rich Threads. On Twitter, it's Let's Talk Sports TV. You still been on Twitter sparring with people talking your shit, Reem?
I ain't been getting crazy lately. You know,
I noticed that you've been calm lately.
I've been quiet.
You know, but
listen, it don't take much though. You already know.
You're right. I don't want you going search Mellow. You see a couple bozos write some shit, and you can't help it.
I just seen one too. So let me stay off of this.
So yeah, man. So let's get started, dog. This NBA season, man, it's been one of the most, I would say, drama-filled years in a while. I feel like the league this year we in rare form, man. And then we got smacked with Rona just to put the icing on it, just to put the cherry on top. We had David Stern passed away early this year. We had Kobe passing away, and literally the NBA season could possibly be gone, and it's only the first week of April, man. So let's talk about probably the most relevant thing going on in life right now. Coronavirus, COVID-19 for the scholars, for the nerds. And we got Rona for the hood. So we calling this one Rona Rage, man. And Reem, it's impacted every facet of life this far. And before we start, I do want to say I hope everybody is doing well, is healthy and staying safe during the pandemic, and especially the individuals who may have lost their job due to this, and most importantly, the healthcare and the essential workers that putting their lives on the line to save others as well. Prayers are out there for everyone, of course. And Reed, man, how has this Rona affected you this far, my man?
Man, it's been crazy, man. Outside look like Baghdad, man. Like
Dubai out here right now.
It look nuts, man. You just see people in New York already. If y'all don't know, we from Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
But people from New York, they already don't even speak. So this is even more reason for like people to really walk past you with the nah, don't even talk about or look at me for a hello, good morning, nothing. Like it look crazy out there right now. I'm good, man. I've been the quarantine type of guy anyway. I don't mind staying in my house, so it doesn't really affect me as much as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you on that because I'm the same way, yo. I'm already like a homebody anyway, so I'm usually chilling in the crib no matter what. So it's actually been kind of calm for me, man. I'm just been chilling, catching up on a lot of stuff too as well. A lot of shows, shit. I think a lot of people are doing that. I would say a lot of music. I would say a lot more for me. I was that crazy. I was listening to It Was Written tonight before we got on this, man. I haven't listened to It Was Written Nas, that album, in a minute, by the way. So that put me in a good zone for this episode tonight, man.
I've been playing around with a lot of different wines lately. So that's been on my vibe. Shout out to Mello. He got some new show that he does on IG Live with the What's in Your Cup. So
I saw
checking that out.
I saw. By the way, did you see him in? I know I sent it to you, but did you see him in?
Yeah. Of course, I seen. That's our guys locked in, man. Come on, man. They real friends though, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, but I gotta say though, I know. Listen, I know this affected everybody. The fellas, I gotta talk to the fellas because I know that's what a lot of my listeners are. The fellas right now. I know we missing no barbers right now, Reem. It's killing us, bro.
Listen. Yankee
R.I.P.
everywhere I go. Yankee hat wherever I go, bro.
We need it, and it was crazy as people are watching these lives right now, IG Live, and they're seeing a lot of NBA players. Everybody's scruffy right now. Everybody.
Oh, CP3 mustache is on his lip right now. He looking 40.
Yes. But yeah, it is. So it's crazy, man. Is there anything like different that you've been doing like to cope with the time? I guess since the pandemic hit and all that stuff, since we haven't had any sports to watch, because we haven't been watching no NBA, man. So what you been watching?
I've been watching a lot of Netflix and old series. I watched Melo's college run recently. His Syracuse championship game was actually on CBS. They aired it live, and I think he was on live with his whole team actually, like Matt Cameron, Hakeem Warwick, and all of them joint.
Did you see the debate they had on Twitter that who had the best best college? It was Melo, AD, KD, and who was the fourth? Not John Wall. Zion, I think it was.
Yeah, come on. I don't even know what the competition was supposed to be because Melo won a chip and he was a true freshman, but they ain't never gonna give it to my son. It's so disrespectful, son, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but AD had a great year. I was debating about it with the guys. AD had a great year as well. He did win Defensive Player of the Year. He won the title too. But Melo's season was remarkable as a freshman, man. That was a Cinderella dream season that he had. He was the best player in the nation the whole year.
Yeah, and he brought the only chip to that school.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly. One and done. Get me up out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Got you a chip. Name the gym after me. I'm out.
Exactly. So yeah, man. So let's talk about how this coronavirus, fam, is affecting the NBA now. Because like I said, we haven't had any NBA on the TV to watch. It's killing me right now. I can't even front. It's been like 3 weeks now. I think 3 weeks. I think.
It's been a month. It's been a solid month.
Yeah, solid month with no NBA. So I'm missing it right now. I know you missing it. We all missing it. So what basically, let's talk about what happens next for the NBA after this coronavirus actually simmers down and things start to open up back a little bit. I was reading up on it a little bit. I saw Adam Silver initially that he stated the league would be shut down for 30 days, but then he listened to the CDC, then he changed it, then he added on an additional 8 weeks. And then I saw a report out today. I think Woj was on ESPN saying, I don't know if you saw that the NBA and Adam Silver was eyeing Labor Day weekend as the latest possible date for a finals champion. So they basically want this season to resume and for the champion to be crowned Labor Day weekend. What are we thinking about that?
That means we might not get the new season until like maybe Christmas.
Well, they're trying to keep it semi in the range because season starts October, right?
October
15th or 20th, I think.
Yeah, that's the second week of October is the first game.
So from Labor Day is what? The
Labor Day is the first week of September.
Yeah, so it's like the 7th usually possible. Oh no, sometimes the 4th, like early.
Yeah.
So that's what, like a month gap in between.
Yeah, that's too short for us, especially with the union workers and the body. They need rest and all this other stuff.
Well, there's a lot of things that's gonna have to go into that because we know how this obviously is gonna impact the scheduling of games. But if they try to do something like that, if that's what they're shooting for, and that's what they're aiming for, I wouldn't mind pushing next season back maybe a few weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. And I personally, I don't mind canceling Summer League and giving everyone that time to rest. And I could care less about the preseason also. We could cancel that shit too. So I would cancel Summer League and preseason and just jump straight into next season after the players get like a month off, let's say.
Like come ready, just come ready?
Yeah, come ready. You're not going to be off for that long, especially if you're going to playoff teams.
Mm-hmm. I think they should come back like the week before Thanksgiving. If they're gonna end in September now,
mm-hmm.
And from that plan, I'm just saying because they're gonna need time to heal. Whoever's gonna get those, usually they go get a cleanup surgery or something like that. Give them a little time, at least 8 to 10 weeks to heal, and then get back in shape.
Mm-hmm.
But they could start it all.
But think about this also. Also, with that point, what do you say to this? Because that's only really catering to 16 teams that go into the playoffs. The other 14 teams, by the time the NBA comes back now, there's about what, like 15 games left, 15, 20 games left. 14 out of those, out of the 30 NBA teams are going to be well rested. They only play 15 games and then they out.
Okay.
You can do that. So they're going to have an extended rest. If it's until Labor Day and they don't start until October and they only playing 10 games now and we're in what? March? That's like, March. we're in April. That's like 5 months they may have off. 5-6 months.
I got an interesting idea.
Talk to me.
All right. So right now the playoff seed is pretty tight in both conferences, mm-hmm. East and the West, from seeds 8, 9, 10, and 11. Right? Let's look. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's pretty tight in those positions, right? East and West Coast. So I say, do away with the last few games left, right? To save time on the season, so you won't get pushed back too far. Forget the last 15 games or whatever it was. I say you do an end of the season play-in series between the 8th seed, the 9th seed, the 10th, and the 11th. Or you could do the 7th. You could do the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. That might be a little better. But to get those last 2 playoff season to be locked in,
mm-hmm.
1 through 6, 1 through 7, they should be all right. But you'll play 4 teams from each conference, and for 8th
or to play for 7th and 8th.
I think it'd be better if they play for 8th.
Okay.
So you'll have the 8th seed, the 9th seed, the 10th, and the 11th. They all play in a kind of like a March Madness type of feel to it.
Like, how would you set it up? Like describe it for
3
me.
games.
Like a series,
I would do like a. I think I would do like a 3-game series because you still have estimately 15 games left in the NBA total. So you're trying to limit the amount of travel, especially with the exposure. You don't know what's still left out there. So they can get 1 generic location for the East Coast, 1 generic location for the West Coast. And
mm-hmm.
you'll have these 4 teams show up and they'll play the 2 games. And then the final, I guess you could go. I think one off might be hard. So I think it should be like a 3 series. So you'll have, you win 2 games, you swept the series, and that'll move you on to the next round. And the winner of that play-in round get the 8th seed now, being that it's so tight.
So four teams.
Four teams
for one spot.
Yep.
So is each team gonna play each other, or they're only gonna play just one?
No, it's gonna be two. It's gonna be 2 rounds.
Damn, that's a lot of games, though, bro.
Now, if it's a 3-game series, and both of them go to 3 games, it's only 6 games total.
But then that's 6 extra games, meaning 6 extra games of potential.
Remember, we had
injury.
We had 15 left to go.
Yeah. So you saying cancel the 15 and do that?
Yeah. Forget the rest of the 15.
Oh. I thought you mean in addition to the 15 at the end of it.
No. Knock off the rest of the 15. Because 1 through 7 is
okay.
1 through 7 is pretty much set.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All the excitement is at the bottom of these conferences.
But they could still like maneuver though between 1 through 7 in both conferences. A lot of teams are like 1 or 2 games apart. Would that be fair? Because you got to be fair to them too. Some people like say for like look at Houston and OKC. OKC is 5th, I believe, and Houston is 6th right now. But they really technically they have the same record, but it's 1 game apart. One more in the win column.
Yes, no, they both 40 and 24. They both 40 and 24.
Oh, it's Bill 40 and 24? Oh, yeah, you're right. I see it right now. Yeah, 40 and 24.
Yeah.
But the Thunder own the tiebreaker over the Rockets, so that's why they're ahead. So
I would go with all the tiebreakers. I would keep all the tiebreakers to how they are right now. Lock in the 1 through 7 seed because the gap between 7th and 8th is substantial. I doubt they make up 8 games.
I like that. I could dig that. Okay.
With 15 left. So now you got these 4 teams at the bottom all around. What, Memphis has 32 and New Orleans has 28. So they can bounce between 15 games. So let's see who really wants it. This is going to bring excitement back to the game with fans coming back, from the whole Corona, fiending for something to watch. They want to watch anything. And now if you give them a doubleheader in the same arena, you keep the same fans in the arena, if there's fans at that point in time, where, everybody's amped. It gives you a college type of atmosphere because we didn't get college basketball. So you're going to have college basketball, people looking at this type of things. It's brand new. So people might be vested in it. They've always been talking about some kind of mid-season play-in tournament. So here it goes.
Damn, this is crazy though, man. Do you realize like the magnitude of this shift? Like,
it's crazy. I've never seen it. We've seen a lockout. I've never seen nothing like this.
Yeah, we've seen a lockout, but this is crazy, man. Like it was, and it's bad because it's right at the end of the season, like the most important time of the year. Right when it's about to rev up, it's about to get live right now and going into the playoffs. Everybody's actually hyped this year. This is one of the few years when anyone feels like that anyone can get knocked off. So
because the paradigm shift was with injuries, man. LeBron been playing a hell of a year, man.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, and I really like the idea. I'm not gonna front, but I kind of still want the teams to play a few games, maybe not 15, maybe 5, like an odd number, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it would have to be an even number for a record's sake. But I still feel like the team should play something because that record matters a little bit.
You know why? You know why not? To me, because I don't think you get the same level of basketball until game 5 or 6.
Well, that's good then. You got to give them 5 games to rev up because then that means you're going to tell them to go straight to the playoff intensity off rip.
But what I'm saying, but they get time they get time on the layoff. But what I'm saying is, like OKC, say it's OKC for instance, right? Mm-hmm. They were locked in as that fourth quarter team, clawing and scraping back into you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get that type of focus from being off a month, 2 months.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about that.
Yeah, so now you say you ramp things back up, and they're a young team. They might not have been doing the right thing during the layoffs, and they dropped the last 5 games. Where does that leave them?
Well, that would be their fault, though. The destiny is in your hands. Come back in shape. Come back sharp. That's their fault. You giving them an excuse. You're an athlete right now. You get paid millions of dollars. They're gonna have to give them about after they say facilities can be open. Maybe not for fans, but facilities.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna give players like a 2 to 3 week like moratorium period to get in shape, and then have like the first game scheduled like probably like 3 weeks after. 3 weeks to a month. I think they're gonna have the first game. Yeah.
Joel Embiid probably like 300 pounds right now, boy.
Man, I'm worried about him. You know, remember in the playoffs, he's eating snacks and shit like on the bench right before the game.
He blows up. So Zion. Imagine what Zion doing right now.
Yo, he over there in the bayou.
I'm just saying, it's some jambalaya.
he need to lay off a T-bone steak. He need to chill out. And I like that idea, man. So that would be a good series. So who would you have real quick in if it's the West and in that 4-game series? Because technically it would be the Grizzlies, Trailblazers, Pelicans, Kings for that one spot. Who you got taking that? I already know who you want to take. I know who you want to take it, but who do you think realistically would take it?
Realistically, if we coming back from this break and they got the whole roster, I'm picking the Blazers.
Okay.
No, and the only reason I say that is because you will have a healthy what's the young boy name? Ah, shit, he's slipping my mind.
Zach
right
Collins.
Now. You got Zach Collins, and you got Jokic. What? No,
Nurkic. Excuse me. Yeah,
Nurkic.
You got
Nurkic coming.
Yeah,
you got Nurkic, and then you got Collins. I like that because Whiteside, he's just a blundering big man, but if you could put him on the bench, you bring in somebody like you say, a cerebral player like Nurkic, I think that'd be amazing for them, and they wouldn't have to be forced to play a lot of the young guys like Little or these Mario Hazonia. You could bring in Collins and get good production from Collins.
Yeah, can we trust what Zach Collins is gonna give? I mean, Zach Collins was alright, but let's not act like he's some all-star level player that's coming back. Nurkic could ball.
No, all you need.
I don't know how strong he's gonna be. I need to see him.
All I'm saying is, out of the second unit, Collins, out of all of those other teams, is a better player than most of those teams on that second roster. If you go down the line for Memphis,
the best player out of those 4 teams is on the Blazers in Damian Lillard.
Yes, correct.
Best individual player.
Low key, this distance wouldn't be this crazy if he never got hurt. Because he did pull a hamstring as well.
He did, and now he should be fully recovered from that.
Exactly, but if they get Nurk, I think if they get Nurk back, if anything, Collins is okay. But if they get Nurk back, where they could say, "All right, Whiteside, you're wild and you're not giving maximum effort," we're gonna bring in Nurk, who is a quality starting center in the league right now.
He is. So they're gonna have to stagger those minutes between Nurkic and Whiteside. Those are 2 big boys down there.
Yeah, even if you play them together, because Nurkic is a very good passer.
Yeah, he is. Yes, they definitely gonna have to work out something over there. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you. I actually want the Blazers in the playoffs, and I think the Blazers would get it if it was a series out of those 4. I think the Blazers are the better team. I like the Grizzlies. I love me some John Morant. Can't front. Love me some John Morant.
I do too.
But yeah, I just don't trust them to hold on to that spot. To have that mental focus in order to hold on to that spot, because that's a lot of pressure to do that, man. So I would put my money on the Blazers, but low key, the Pelicans would give them a run for it. Can't even lie.
Yeah, you think so?
I like it. I like their top 8. I like the Pelicans top 8, top 7, top 8.
Like right now, it would be real spooky for Zion, because remember, he didn't get that break where after All-Star, people got a chance to really scout him out and see what he was really about, like they do for most NBA players. So now everything that they seen him do so far, it's been scouted. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can figure out, all right, don't force him right. He likes to drop his shoulder to go left. Like there's a scouting report on him now.
He does have a nice quick burst, though. I can't front. I have to give him that. He got a quick little burst.
He does.
His second jump is phenomenal.
You
his
know who makes him
offensive
look
rebound.
silly?
Who that?
Marcus Smart. Not Marcus. This is Marcus. Yeah, Marcus Smart. He makes him look crazy. All of that flopping he does, and he's real physical, and he knows how to like antagonize you.
Yeah,
Zion is he's like a Mack truck, bro.
he is. Man.
He's
He is.
running over you. All you gotta do is flop a little bit. He's done.
Yes, word. So let's get to the East real quick, and in natural bum fight fashion, the 8, 9, 10th, 11th slots is if for that series for the 8th slot is a little bum fight. We got the Magic, we got the Wizards, we got the Hornets, and we got the Bulls. Who you think is taking that 5-game series in Ream's comeback format?
Probably the Magics.
Okay. Got the Magic.
Probably the Magic. Yeah, I don't really have a dog in that race, but I'd probably say the Magic.
Yeah, because it's a bum fight. You know it's a bum fight.
It's funny down there, but like I don't think Beal has enough, and he lost a lot of tough games at the buzzer, and he's had a 50 and 40s and still losing.
Beal is averaging 30 right now.
Hey, listen, he's been dogging, but his team's still been losing while he's been doing it. So like, what you call those empty calories? That's it right there.
Yeah, it definitely is. But that's what he signed up for, and that's what he wanted. So,
and I would like to see Fultz back in the in a chance to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Fultz?
He's playing kind of. I like him.
I was never.
He ain't playing too bad.
He has been playing better though. I just haven't been too big on him. I actually would like to see the Bulls make it. I like their young talent. I like Kobe White. I like Lauri Markkanen sometimes.
No, he got to wake up. Oh my God, he got to wake up. Saying.
I like him sometimes when he got his head on straight and he's actually attacking the basket because he's a frustrated dude. And low key,
what happened?
I don't know, man. This is that sophomore year regression, man. It's bad though. Like he looked like he forgot how to play. It's bad. Lowest the keys though. I wouldn't mind the Knicks in that series if they could somehow sneak up. They can,
Good
but
night. Good night. Good night.
Just so I could. We can't go to a game anyway. But damn. But you never know. But also on another note with this coronavirus, it impacts the NBA so much on a revenue level as well, Reem. And I think they said the owners are taking 25% less salary, and high-end NBA officials are taking like 25% less salary, in order to help with the cutbacks and everything that went down. So the NBA definitely lost a lot of revenue, with this virus and this outbreak, and the economy as a whole, obviously is impacted by it, but, it's crazy, man. They got to find that money because that's going to affect the NBA years down the road. It could.
See, that's when these owners should invest in podcasts like Above the Rim. Get content out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, throwing it out there.
Speak
Give the
on
people
it.
what they want. They don't have nothing on TV to watch. Let them put something in their speakers, man.
Yeah, and YouTube is on overdrive right now.
Yeah, it is, but these players are taking it to Instagram Live, and they starting up shows, and they speaking amongst each other. They doing live 2K tournaments, but it ain't putting no revenue in for the owners.
Yeah, not at all. No one's profiting off that. It's just Instagram off of the viewership.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
these goddamn players too friendly.
It's crazy, man. So let's go to so I want to talk about our top 5, man, because I wanted to revisit that a little bit. So last time you was on there with Damo when we had the family on. That was episode 103, I believe it was. The episode was called Top 5. When we went over, me, you, and Damo, we went over our top 5 going into the season. That was like our preseason kind of episode. Each position, we had our top 5, ranking them going into the season, how it would currently play out for each position. And it was definitely a nice, healthy debate. I was definitely feeling it at that time. So I wanted to do something like that a little bit right now, revisit it right now, because since it's like kind of sort of very close to the end of the season, and we got a good sense of how everything has gone down in the season. So I'm gonna just go through my list that I had currently projected going into the season, and then I want us to drop our top 5, and let's see if we go from there, man. So coming into the season, I had top 5. I had Steph, I had Dame, I had CP3, I had Russ, and I had Kyrie. Is my top 5 coming into the season. Did you have any different coming into the season? Actually, I do remember. I don't know if you remember one, but I remember you did have one that was particularly different.
I can't remember off the top.
You had Trae Young in your top 5.
Oh, okay. I think I had him at 5th, actually.
Yes, yeah, Trae Young at 5. I remember specifically. So I don't know which out of that 5 you didn't. Steph, Dame, CP3, Russ, and Kyrie. Which one of those you didn't have?
I think Russ. I think it was Russ. Because I wasn't sure how the pairing with him and Harden would have worked out. You know what I'm saying? Because Harden is more like a dominant, ball handler. But I think I kind of Steph is kind of I don't know if he didn't fall off due to injury.
But I'm kind of disqualifying him. I'm not even putting him in my top 5.
Yeah. I think Dame kind of stepped it up a little bit this year, and I'm kind of impressed with because he had a month, like, you know what I mean, when he went crazy.
He was having like 40 plus.
I'm gonna double down, man, with the Trae Young selection, man.
Okay,
he's really impressed me, man.
So you want me to throw out my top 5, or you throw the top 5 right now? Point guard.
Go ahead. You can throw your 5 out.
Okay, so my 5 that I have, Dame. I'm gonna go reluctantly Dame. I'm only saying reluctantly because of his playoff seeding. I'm a little disappointed in him. They should be in a higher seeding because he's that good. So it's really a compliment at the end of the day. But he's most definitely. I got Dame. I got CP3. I got Russ. I got Kemba, and I got Ja Morant. This is my top 5 point guards this season at this point of the season. So let me get your 5. I know it was a little bit different from that.
Are we? All right. You know what? I'm gonna give it, but I don't know if we're gonna consider him a point guard. But I'm gonna go Dame, CP3, Russ, Luka.
I knew he was gonna say Luka.
And Trae Young.
I got him as a 2. I counted him as a 2.
Luka?
Because technically they start Jalen Brunson with them. Remember?
Okay, but he don't get to touch the ball. So.
He don't. It's either him or Tim Hardaway Jr. sometimes.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway. Yeah, he actually starts now.
Yeah, and then they got Dorian Finney
Smith.
Yeah. So they be switching off. So sometimes he's 2, sometimes he plays a 1. So we could really count him as either one. But me in particular, I had him as a 2. I don't mind if you have him at the 1 because he handles the ball anyway.
Yeah, before we move on, I want to give a big shout out to CP3, man. Because I really thought he was over the hill. Yeah, wow. Not over the. I wouldn't say over the hill wash. I just felt as though it was a lot of young bulls that was running at a different pace, and I didn't know if he was going to keep up. But he came, and he's, I think, number 1 or 2 in the NBA in clutch buckets alone.
Number 1 or 2, son. He's number 1, brother.
Okay, well, I ain't no disrespect.
By far, son.
Yo, I apologize. But listen, bro, when I say he showed up to the All-Star game and he actually hooped out,
he did.
He made it a competition. So, big shout out to CP3, man, because he's really put his stand back in the NBA and like, listen, man, this is why they paid me. I'm taking a team that y'all expected nothing from. And he's in the playoff runs. He's right in the midst of things. And he's been hooping. So big shout out to him.
Yeah, listen, man, ESPN projected OKC to have a less than 1% chance of making the playoffs. Less than 1%. It was like 0.06 of making the playoffs. And look at them. They got the same record as the Rockets right now. And my son has been balling, man. Everybody knows I'm a CP3 guy. But my son has been balling this year. And balling while sharing touches. It's not like he's been chucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been sharing the offense. This is his I saw on Twitter, this is his 4th. He's 4th on the team in usage rate right now. And his number one clutching is number one is actually Schroeder on the team, which is crazy. He's number one in usage, and Schroeder been hooping too. It's Schroeder, Shea, Gallo, and then it's CP3, and he's been hooping. So he's been playing well. He's definitely in my top 5 for sure. Wait, so did you put out 5?
Yeah, Dame, CP, Russ, Luka, and Trey.
Oh, okay, Luka and Trey. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I like that. I gotta give
Kemba honorable mentions.
I gotta show my boy Kemba some love, man, because he's balling too over there in Boston. So for the 2 guards, coming into the year, we had Harden, Beal, CJ McCollum, Donovan Mitchell, and then all of us had a toss-up of DeRozan, Booker, and Middleton. So
Middleton.
Yeah, rounding out the 5.
He's a 2. He's a 4.
Chris Middleton from the Bucks?
Yeah, he's a 4, bro.
Giannis plays the 4. What are you talking about?
Nah, he don't play no 2. They got the white boy playing it.
He plays the 2 or the 3. Sometimes he plays the 3 one. Pat Connaughton plays.
Yeah, and then after him, DiVincenzo comes in at the 2.
Yeah, so he technically plays the 3, then you could say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, he still didn't make my top 5 in either one, so it wouldn't even matter for me, honestly.
Okay, all right.
So you want me to give my top 5 or you?
Go ahead, run it off.
So I had. See, the difference with mine is because I counted Luka as a 2. So I had Luka number 1, over Harden. I had Luka, I had Beal, I had Harden, I had Booker, and then I had Mitchell. It's my top 5.
We're a little different.
What's your 5?
Run it off one more time.
Luka, Beal, Harden, Booker, Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, so I went Harden, Beal, Mitchell, Jimmy Buckets, and CJ.
Oh, see, I got Jimmy as a 3. Jimmy playing the 3.
Jimmy played the 1, 2, and 3, bro.
He is playing a lot. I ain't gonna lie. He is playing a couple positions. That is true.
So I got him at a 2 because they got Duncan Robinson starting at the 3-2 sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm just going by. I be going by height, so you know.
Okay. That's fair. All right. That's not bad. I don't see nothing wrong with that list. I like that list.
I think Bill is balling out. Do that. Nobody's really around him. You know, Harden's doing Harden-like things. Donovan Mitchell. The benching of their point guard
Conley
that came over. Yeah, Conley. It did Mitchell great wonders. I don't know if it took the ball out of it put the ball in his hand actually, where he got to shoot more and decide more with the ball, and it kind of worked better with him. So I went with Donovan Mitchell. He had a turnaround season for me. Yeah. Jimmy doing Jimmy things, man. That was a move that he made to Miami that everybody scratched their head like, why the hell would he go to Miami? Like, with everybody teaming up, and he went to Miami and he did Jimmy like things, man. He brought his work ethic. Him and Bam is playing amazing to get together. I'm feeling Jimmy. And then CJ, you know, you could have went anywhere with CJ, but I think CJ's just a solid 2. So he's always a safe pick because he makes a lot of tough buckets and stuff like that. So I like CJ.
Yeah, he does. His one-on-one game is definitely still impeccable. So you got to give CJ some love. I just feel like Booker's having a better season than him. Me personally. Mm-hmm.
Quick question: Do you put PG-13 as a 2 guard? Where does he lay?
I actually have him as a 3, but honestly, you can put him as a 2 because technically he is playing the 2. Because they're starting, there's a lot of tweeners right now, man. It's real positionless for real. Because technically, I forgot about that. You actually can include him as a 2 because he is playing the 2. Because Kawhi's playing the 3 and Markieff is playing the 4.
Yeah.
So actually, now that actually might change my list, I actually might put PG in the top 5. I might have to bump off Booker though, but Booker's been balling, man.
to who? I'm still at the cusp with him. I don't know what he's gonna turn out to be. Like, is he
a great scorer?
He's like a guy. Yeah, but he's a great scorer with the lights off in the gym. Like, nobody's really paying it any mind.
That's true.
I ain't really checking for it.
Yeah. So let's get to the small forwards. So coming into the year, we had LeBron, we had Kawhi, we had Jimmy Butler, we had PG-13, we had Tatum, we had KD, but he was X'd off due to injury, and we had Tobias. Those were our top small forwards. So my list now for this year, 2020 season, I got Bron, got Kawhi, I got Jimmy Butler because I counted him as a 3. I got Jason Tatum. And I was really struggling with my 3, like after this, and I was like, who do I really count, or who do I really think is having the best season at 3? Because it was kind of even, and I might have to low key go with Brandon Ingram, rounding up my top 5, because I think he's been playing pretty well this year. First All-Star appearance. I think he's really played himself. I don't think he is a top 5 small forward, but I think he's played like one thus far up to these games that the season has played. So what's your top 5?
I'm gonna go. I think I'm pretty much in the same realm. I'm going LeBron 1, Giannis 2, Leonard, Tatum, and Ingram.
Okay.
Because I like Ingram. Ingram this year, he's hooping and he's playing. I don't want to say he's playing for a big contract, but he's playing and showing that he deserves the contract.
So let me ask you this: Is Ingram having a better year than Middleton?
To me, yeah, a more impactful year.
Okay, better year than DeRozan.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Better year than Tobias Harris?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. So then you did.
And I was kind of solid with Tobias, but I'm hella disappointed. His numbers aren't bad, but I'm just disappointed by his impact. He doesn't really impact the game in any type of way for me.
Yeah, I hear you on that. So let's get to the power forwards. So power forwards for me, coming into the year, we had Giannis, AD, Blake, Draymond, John Collins, Siakam, Aaron Gordon, LaMarcus Aldridge, and we had Lauri Markkanen up there. Boy, we were wrong on that one. So my 5, Giannis, AD, Siakam. Then it gets tricky right here.
Oh man, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw Porzingis up there.
I like that's solid. That's a solid pick.
Cause I like when he's healthy and playing. He's giving those goodies. And number 5. It's tough, man. I really want to give it to John Collins, honestly. I want to give it to him. Low key. John Collins. I like Gallo too. LaMarcus Aldridge. Christian Wood's been playing all right from Detroit. Sabonis. Your 5.
All right, let's go with this. I'm feeling. Let me run this down real quick. So I'm going AD, Pascal, KP. I don't know if he's technically a 4.
Giannis?
No, I had Giannis at the 3.
Oh,
I had Giannis as a 3 because I have Middleton as a 4.
How is that even possible?
I just go with more ball handling. I don't know.
I mean, he could play the 4 and still handle the ball. Remember, Odom played the 4 and still handle the rock.
because I knew Middleton for being more of a 4 in prior.
Middleton was always a 3 to me, a 2 or a 3.
All right,
Whatever.
Each his own. Yeah, so. But I'm gonna go AD. I'm gonna go Pascal. I'm gonna go KP. I don't know if he's technically a 4, but where would you put a Jaylen Brown?
I'll go to 3.
Because he's bigger than Tatum, and he's bigger than Gordon Hayward.
I don't think he's bigger than Tatum. Tatum is 6'8". I think Brown is like 6'7" or 6'6".
Okay. All right,
Tatum
so
is the
I'll
biggest
take
out of those 3. Because actually, technically, Tatum is playing the 4. So, because they start Gordon Hayward now. And Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's real interchangeable over there. All right, so I'll go, out of all of those, I'll go with Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm really feeling him, and I need one more. So,
you didn't? Oh, because you don't have Giannis. Giannis is supposed to be there, man.
I'm not really feeling LaMarcus this year, but I'm gonna have to like play for safe purposes. What? don't you dare! I wish you had the board right now. Don't you ever? I'll probably go on LaMarcus Aldridge right now.
Okay, by default.
By default in the situation, you know. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a solid selection for me.
Okay.
Gordon Hayward. I mean, not Gordon. This guy from out there by the Magics. He kind of fell. Aaron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of fell off the map this year. Like, he's playing real shitty. He's on my fantasy league.
Yeah, he definitely fell off though. Sure did. He about to get traded this summer anyway.
Bum juice.
Yeah, word. So for the centers coming into this season, we had the usual suspects: Embiid, Jokic, Kiat. Yo, by the way, that was like all-time classic about the rim. So many people wrote me on that shit, man. I can't. It was like all 3 of y'all said some stupid shit. Oh man. Drummond, Clint Capella, Gobert. And we got Black Beast. So for my 5, I'm gonna go. The best center in the league is tough because I feel like they're literally kind of even to me, like a lot of them. But I'm gonna have to go Jokic, even though he took a step down this year. I'm gonna have to go Jokic first. Embiid, Kiat.
It hurt your heart to say Embiid just now.
It really did. I was like, I cringed on that one. I guess I gotta throw. Damn, this one is tough. Okay, Jokic, Embiid, Kiat. I'm gonna go Black Beast after that. And then between Rudy Gobert and Drummond, and Whiteside and Mitchell Robinson and Valanciunas and Steven Adams and Clint Capella for 5.
Hey man, get it off. Go ahead. Get it off, bro.
I'm gonna have to go big boy Drummond, man, because Drummond was putting up stats. I'm not a fan of Rudy Gobert. I'm really not. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck.
I ain't with him either.
Yeah, I gotta keep it a buck, man. Give me a 5.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Joker number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid number 2. The
Kiaty.
I'm gonna go with 2 wild cards with Steven Adams.
Oh, okay.
The hell of a pick setter. And then believe it or not, I'm gonna go Whiteside, bro.
Wow, yo, you love you some Blazers, boy.
No. Listen. Regardless of what's said about the Blazers or Whiteside right now, he's averaging 16 and 14, and he leads the NBA in blocks.
Blocks, yeah. He is number key. He's put up some very good stats.
He's averaging 3 blocks a game right now with 16 and 14. shooting 61% from the field goal. Come on, bro.
Yes.
That's solid. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on TV, but on paper, I gotta go with that man right there.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna get from him. I'm gonna get blocks, I'm gonna get dunks, and I'm gonna get rebounds.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's what I want from my big. Just don't turn over the ball. That's it.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Oof. All right. So for the last segment, before we get on out of here, quick one I want to do real quick. I want us to think of our number one playoff matchup we would like to see in the first round. Our idea, one from each conference, one from the West, one from the East, which one would we personally want to see, must-see TV for us in particular, that we would want in that first round. So, Reem, I'm starting with you. Give me one in the West.
In the West, I would love to see
Ideal,
I would love to see the 4 and the 5 with the Rockets and the Thunder.
The Thunder? That's gonna be some damn fireworks.
I would love to see that. Man. That right there alone would make my whole summer. That would be that right there will make everything for me. It's the most intriguing matchup besides maybe Melo and LeBron getting it at it one more time. Other than that, I want to see CP3, Harden, Russ coming back to Oklahoma City. Like, oh, the synergy would be so amazing.
You got Shea, the young stud, coming through, who's been balling.
Facts.
Man, and remember the Thunder has a tiebreaker. They've beaten the Rockets more than they've beaten them this year. I'm not gonna lie. That is the most fireworks. Is definitely that matchup, but for me personally, because that might be too stressful for me, dog. That might be too stressful for me, so I don't want that to happen.
You can't enjoy it.
I can't. I really couldn't. I wouldn't be able to enjoy that properly. So honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck again, and I definitely don't want that series because I wanted it originally, but I'm like, nah, I can't do that to myself. I'm gonna be too hyped. So my ideal one, low key, would be the Clippers and the Rockets. And if somehow because the Clippers and the Nuggets are pretty close, so if the Nuggets can overtake the Clippers for that 2 spot, and then that means the Clippers are going to drop down to 3 and the Houston Rockets stay at the 6. They can easily do that. So it's very possible that can happen. I think that would be a crazy matchup. That would be a ridiculous first round matchup because both of them could easily get to a finals matchup. So
I see what you're doing though. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get them out the way.
I definitely want them to knock each other out. Definitely do. But I think that would be the fireworks. So that would be my ideal one with a close second with that Rockets and Thunder. And I definitely want to see that Blazers and Lakers. That'll be solid.
Yeah, definitely. Cause I think Dame is a big shot playoff type of guy. We've seen it twice on eliminations.
He definitely will try to get a game in. So for the East, I think the most intriguing matchup would be the Heat and the 76ers. I think if somehow they match up. Right now, they could possibly do it. The 76ers at 6, the Heat are at 4. I think that would be a crazy matchup, and I think that's easily going 7, and I think the home court team will win, and I'm definitely picking the Heat in that one.
Yeah, I think I might go with the same selection because all other series are kind of like, it's not really intriguing to me. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind to see Boston and 76ers.
I like that.
I think there's a lot of young guns, and I kind of think it puts in the perspective of what Joel Embiid will be.
Yeah,
you know, from where he was last season to a corner buzzer beater bouncing around the rim shot to getting you out of here from going to the finals. So I want to see, does he grow in the playoffs and against a young team like Boston? So I think that would be kind of intriguing. Yeah,
definitely. I like that too.
But Miami would be it for me.
Yeah, you know I got Miami in the finals, so we're gonna see if that comes true. I'm about to look like
in the finals.
The finals, B.
Talk about it. We gotta run out of here. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, but let's talk about it before we get out of here.
You got the run in the table?
Yeah, I world premiered that on the episode that you was on. I got the Heat in the finals, my brother. I think they match up well. I think they're gonna have to play the Bucks in the second round, most definitely. And I think they are the team who has the horses to take out Giannis. As much as I love Giannis, I think they can do it. They got a plethora of wings, and I don't like how the world is jumping on my bandwagon now, and a lot of dudes is picking the Heat, Stephen A. and shit like that. A lot of dudes picking the Heat now, and I'm like, nah, I was on that train first. Because originally I thought CP was going there.
He's going to end up
Hello.
there.
Yeah, so I already had him originally there, but I still like the moves that they made, and I think they're going to get there.
That's solid. I can respect it. And I got to big you up again because you did scream high on the Bam train early.
I did. Yes.
And you know, I was like, all right, he's a solid player to set the fourth, but Bam is like he's he's a hooper, man. Like he has a lot of skills for a big man, man. He sees the floor, he gets vertical, rebounds, blocks. He does a lot.
Holy shit. We messed up. He's a top 5 center.
Oh yeah, Bam. Yeah,
oh,
right.
Wow. Oh wait, so
right.
I gotta redo that. Jokic, Embiid. Damn, I'm about to put Jokic, Bam. Nah, Jokic, Bam, Embiid, Kiat, Montrez. That's my fault.
Lois Aikido. I might take Cat out of there.
Why? Because he's so. Come on, man.
He's so terry cloth. I'm gonna go Joker, Joel, Bam, Steven, Whiteside. Yeah, Cat is out of there.
Damn, he's that terry cloth to take him out.
Listen, he when you show up to another man's plane with a jersey, and you know this is your team, your city.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Terry cloth. That mean you're very soft. Gravy Mercedes. Add the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, and he's out of here. He's
Damn.
gone. Yeah. Try again next year, bro.
Damn. Well, on that note, brother. Damn. I definitely like those top 5s that we threw out here tonight, man. That's gonna be solid for Twitter, man. And we gonna see how long this run is gonna last, my brother. Hopefully April 30th is the cutoff, man, and it's a wrap for that. You think it's gonna be done by that? Hopefully.
I hope so, man. I'm running out of Netflix shows to watch.
Word. I definitely ran out of shows, man. Definitely watched a few 90s hits over again. I watched Sunset Park the other night too.
I've been watching Family Matters with my son. He's been finding it so funny. It's crazy.
Yeah. It definitely has been. It definitely was crazy.
We need it because we're not getting no Olympics this year. We're not getting, this is our last chance, our last hope. Give us something, anything, please help me.
Definitely. So yeah, my brother, I appreciate you joining me for another episode once again. What episode we on right now? Episode 121 we on right now. Appreciate you joining me, my brother. You know it's all love as usual.
Of course, bro. Anytime you need me, I'm here.
Of course. And we definitely gonna do that damn thing, man. You know how it is. So love, my brother. Appreciate you joining me once again, brother.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, Damo, what's up, man? Yo, Yannick, what's up, man? We got to lock back in. Let's do this.
Yes, sir. Let's do it, man. Get back in the stew. Damo, what up? And that's Above the Rim. And we have...